those fun mornings where I have our Uncommon Live family up on the screen to my right, and we get to spend time with all of you for Monday Ignition. They get to be a part of this Monday Ignition, and then we are going to roll into some designed additional content, additional coaching, additional locking in to not even worry about Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday or Friday, but to just attack and to win today. So I actually had a message that I wanted to talk about for Monday Ignition. And then in the theme of Super Bowl week, I guess now I have to call an audible based upon something that just happened this morning. So many of you have heard me share a quote: long obedience in the same direction with aggressive patience. Long obedience in the same direction with aggressive patience. So I want to share with you. Think of a period of time in your life when you did something for the first time. Let's say if you were a basketball player. Maybe you had a goal when you first started playing basketball. Could I hit 5 free throws in a row? Right? You're just learning to shoot. What if I could hit 5 free throws in a row? What if you were a piano player, just getting through that first set of music the first time without making an error? Maybe it was just a first short line of music, maybe just hitting the keys right the first time. What if it was being in the theater and just memorizing those first 3 lines the first time because memorization was new to you? Think about something when you were working at being great and you believed that you could be great. But in the beginning, it's hard. In the beginning, it's tough. In the beginning, 5 free throws seems like a lot. And many people never understand how great they can be because of the stress and the undue pressure they put on getting to 5 for the first time. Or they sit down to that piano and they allow their short-term frustration to ever allow them to hear the beautiful music they could make with their fingers. Why is it that individuals are unwilling to stay in the fight and to have that long obedience in the same direction? There are so many examples for me in my life through coaching, me personally, and it keeps showing up where discipline wins. Discipline wins. And so this morning, something happened that caused me to call this audible, to shift this message, to shift Monday Ignition for all of you, in the hopes that if you're right in the beginning of doing something great, hang in, stay in the fight, one punch at a time, one step at a time, one round at a time. If you're in the middle of 10 to 15 years of greatness, know that you're still only scratching the surface of what will happen if you continue to show up with great discipline and belief. I remember going to the gym and rebounding for my daughter, Kennedy Rose, when her goal was 5 free throws in a row. Many of you know, and I don't share any of this story to impress any of you in any way, shape, or form, but it's what I enjoy when I watch, whether it be my daughter or any of you, show up with great discipline. So I remember times when just hitting a couple 3-pointers in a row was a big deal to her, when hitting 5 free throws in a row would have been amazing to her. And every morning we go to the gym to get our shots up. Today happens to be a game day. She's got a game tonight. We go on game days. We go after games. The next day after games. It's a discipline that she asked for months ago. She actually came in about 2 months before the season started and said, "Is there any way you could take me to the gym before school so that I can get extra shots up?" Now remember, 5 free throws. I remember when she was younger, and that would be the goal. Can I hit 5 free throws in a row? I want you to think about where you are right now in the midst of doing something great. Is your self-talk taking over? Are you worried that you'll never get there? This morning, what I saw was a little girl who at one point in time wanted to hit 5 free throws in a row, do something that I never did as a basketball player. She hit 116 free throws in a row, one at a time, with intentional focus, There were a couple moments which were kind of fun where she was talking, saying, I think I might be late to school today. And I said, just keep shooting. I'll send a note. But the beauty was that through the little bit of chatter, she would go back to intentional focus and 116 free throws in a row. One day it might be 120. One day it might be 150. I don't know. But what I do know is that for all of us, at one point in time, we were far, 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 far away from where we are now. And for some of you right now, you may not realize how great you can be. But when you're in that moment, don't ever be seduced by success. Don't ever allow your self-talk to think that something isn't possible for you. It's all about long obedience in the same direction with aggressive patience. Many of you have gone through our Coach to Coaches program. I remember when some of you had ideas and dreams and beliefs about a business that you could build, and now you've hung in there. I think of Grant. I think of Marin. I think of Jerry and Bobby Curl. I think of so many individuals. There's just story after story after story of individuals who have said, hey, I'm going to go and build this business. And I remember watching it. I now see the momentum. I see the growth. And no different than Kennedy with 5 free throws in a row. Never stop believing. Never stop the work. Discipline will always win. And always remember, there is no easy way. It may just take long obedience in the same direction with aggressive patience. Keep taking your shot. All right, good morning, everybody.